we shall be resuming the game this weekend.
Good news for rugby fans across the country, as the deadlock between the top rugby clubs in Kenya, CAP, and the union seems to have been resolved.
We have our issues here and there, but we have agreed to be disagreeing agreeably.
The major issue had been the expansion of the league, which saw Homeboys promoted and Kisumu also drafted into the top-tier league. While top clubs were not opposed to the idea, they were, however, unhappy with the way the union had handled it. The issue of promotion and relegation was also proving quite contentious. On Tuesday, neither side gave a conclusive decision, other than the union's assurance that they will cover logistics costs for away matches to Kisumu for clubs. It seemed the union and top clubs represented by Queens, KCB, Nondis and Impala officials had agreed to iron out their differences at a later time as the league continued.
Come January, we will have a meeting where all the club chairmen will sit and whatever issues we had will be sorted out.
We are competing with many other sports. If our house is not in order, sponsors will start eyeing other sports.
Last weekend, the only Kenya Cup match played was between Mwamba and Strathmore, as Nakuru, Nondis, Queens, Impala, KCB and Homeboys failed to honor their fixtures.
The fixtures that were not honored will not go down as walkovers. We encourage the teams who are involved in those fixtures to make up that fixture during some time between now and the end of the season.
The union was, however, categorical that it received no official communication on the newly formed Rugby Enterprise League.
As a union, we have no problem with Rugby Enterprise Limited. But as a limited liability, it must be operating inside the framework of Kenya Rugby Union.
The idea of Rugby Enterprises Limited is to bring clubs together so that the vehicle can be used to afford more value to the sponsor.
The union and clubs regretted that their differences had played out in public for a sport that in the past had been handling its issues privately. This weekend's fixtures will see Nakuru travel to Kisumu, Nondis play Mwamba, Strathmore versus Impala, Homeboys play KCB, and Main Machine against defending champions Kenya Harlequins. Celestine Carone, KTN Sports Today.